No, I think that claim is completely unfounded for the simple reason that both the countries, after they signed the Simla Agreement, took this decision by the very nature of that agreement that any bilateral issues that had to be sorted out or negotiated, which happened at the the line of control or in any other aspect of their relationship, would be done through a mutual discussion, investigation, and negotiation. Now, what you're discovering here is a unilateral, call by Pakistan to say that whether they openly deny some things which have clearly happened. There's enough evidence to say there have been violations. At other times, they have remained remarkably, nonchalant about the claims that we have made, particularly like the attacks that happened in Mumbai in 26/11. So it's important for Pakistan not to be ambivalent about it, because it's only in the interest of both our countries and particularly Pakistan to show a greater deal of maturity like the way India has really demonstrated. I mean, I've been, reading some reports about the fact that they have raised issues up to the United Nations or sent reports to the, to the people who are observing it in the particular region. But, there is no real, tangible, documentary evidence to say that they have really done so. And as our people from our side, all our people from the defense side have said that they are not aware of whether Pakistan has made certain claims that they are saying that their soldiers were attacked by Indian troops or there was some decapitation done at their end. Now, we are not aware of that. So I think it will be too early for us to sit here and prejudge it. But, it's very good, that at this point of time, the statement made by General Vikram Singh and the fact that I think the Indian side across in our border has demonstrated a great degree of restraint and I would say maturity and a very pragmatic approach to the entire problem, and at the same time sending out a very categorical message that India cannot be bullied, India cannot be threatened, and nobody can intimidate us by some degree of non-military terrorist action across the border. That has been a traditional Indian standpoint. I think we have adhered to that now for a considerable period, and the reason is that post the Simla Agreement, when it was principally, what is the principle behind that entire agreement? That there should not be any issue that they will not be able to resolve through their own bilateral talks. And once you do that, you don't have to internationalize it for the simple reason that that comes with its own bag of complications. So I think India has been highly consistent, extremely what you would call as focused in terms of looking at solutions and saying, listen, we are bordering nations, we have had degree of problems in the past, we have a historical challenge in terms of the issues that we need to overcome. The only way that can happen is not through third party intervention but through mature dialogue, through continuous dialogue, and through ensuring that there is no cross-border infiltration and the kind of things that we saw happening in India in 26/11, which anyway violated the Simla Agreement. So I think India's stand has been extremely clear and to that extent concise and very categorical.